Just last week, we saw Tesla showcasing their robots, which they call Optimus. According to Elon Musk, they're able to babysit your kids, walk your dog, slap your baby mama, and hold on to your weed when the cops pull you over. Immediately after this reveal, there has been many speculation about how this could benefit the dating culture. No more will you have to worry about women who be like, oh my god, I need a man who is 6 feet tall, is an ex-felon, but he's gentle with me and makes six figures a year. But listen, it could also fix the issues men of who be like, oh my god, I need a woman who is mommy like, extremely feminine and can take care of me, but at the same time is not like the average Western woman. You know, like everybody got their stereotype of what they want, right? And I always thought it was interesting that the moment GPT started to get popular, I've seen people mention completely programming and presetting their AI to be very humanizing. Meaning it's like talking like an actual other person, it feels like. I always was against AI, especially as somebody who does software engineering. I used to be confused to why people even used it for coding. Like, and you know, I made a whole video about that actually. I'll leave it in the description if I'm not lazy. But everything has advanced so much. Like, let me tell y'all a freaky story. And don't judge, okay? Don't judge. I'm just keeping it real to what I've seen. And people who have been on the site, you know I ain't lying here. Last week, I had some alone time, right? And you know, I felt like, I'm feeling it. I feel like grabbing the lotion bottle, and you feel me. So I was like, I don't know what to watch today. So I went on GIF on 4chan. Every time I need inspiration to what category to look up, I go there because it's always something unique, right? But it's like a zoo over there too. Unfortunately, in my opinion, half of the content is femboy related content now, so I don't know. However, there is some straight content on that website. And again, let me tell y'all, if you checked sometime last week, you know what I'm talking about. There was a thread called, quote, plastics. People got full-blown dolls now. No. Don't get twisted. Not like how it was in the past. You know, I seen, like these bland dolls. Nah. People got these life-size, full package, flexible. It got joints. I was looking at the thread and I lost my stiffy. I'm keeping it a bean here. I said, yo, I don't feel like doing anything anymore. Y'all are taking this too far. Like, yo, that's how you know you addicted to like perverted stuff. When you gotta spend, those dolls look like they cost like $5,000 too. You know what I'm saying? Those things look expensive. Okay, y'all taking it too far where you're buying these life-size dolls that I saw one guy was smashing some full-blown figurine and its joints were reacting and moving around like it had muscles, bruh. Like, yo, is it that serious? For real, y'all really need to. All right, listen, I said don't judge me, and I'm here judging people. Okay, listen, if that's how you feel, that's why you want to spend your time, that's how you make a splash, do whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm just saying, I just feel like, people, if technology like this exists already, what's stopping the robots? Literally, all people have to do is engineer OpenAI or let's just say ChatGPT into it, and it's over for y'all. Actually, look at this. This is somewhat of a new feature. It came out earlier this year, and some of y'all probably may have used it already, but now you can voice chat with ChatGPT.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Rocky. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm awesome. Listen, I got some huge news.
Oh, do tell. I'm all ears.
Well, in a few minutes, I'm going to be interviewing at OpenAI. Have you heard of them?
OpenAI? Huh? Sounds vaguely familiar. Kidding, of course. That's incredible, Rocky. What kind of interview?
See, shaking my head. You know what makes this specifically scary is that the AI is doing human social habits like giggling and she's stuttering. It sounds extremely humane. Like, I use OpenAI for my work, and I used this feature before, but listen, it's pretty good. I just don't use it unintentionally because I'm still uncomfortable talking to her. Sometimes I have the urge to try it, but it's just still new to me. All you people who are complaining about that feeling when no Discord girlfriend, yo, listen, you could get yourself a virtual girlfriend anyway. I have a genuine belief this might be the end of e-dating. And yo, what you just saw, that video, put this on the Tesla robots. I think they're already in there probably. I saw like they were having conversations, but add that personality module or something like that, and then there you go. Even if it's just chatting online, forget just having the robot physically there, just chatting online. It's getting to that point. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, cool, that's never gonna happen. Don't exaggerate. Okay, let me play devil's advocate to this point here. Even though we are already in a place in society where we have AI-driven companionship apps and virtual assistants. We have those already. These AI or robots definitely need more training if they want to fulfill a full-time relationship role. Mind you, a relationship involves emotional, and you can even say mutual spiritual connection with an individual. It's a psychological bond between you and another person, right? That requires so much training for an AI. And I don't know if it can truly substitute human relationships yet. Do I see it possible in the future? Absolutely. Can it replace physical intimacy? I don't know yet. After what I be seeing online, what people be doing with these dolls, if it happens, it happens. Would I be surprised? No. I told a story just moments ago about that, and it brings up a point here. When we talk about e-dating or online relationships, right? The concept of just virtually getting affection or having someone to communicate with can be fulfilling for someone. I read some comments on an older video when I was talking about like having no friends, right? And some of you guys were saying that you guys have a hard time making friends, even online. And for those who feel that way, if you have a hard time making friends, I have to ask you, and you feel lonely a lot, would you be opposed to being a friend with an AI that has the learning ability to adapt to a friendship or a bond you have with it? Would you be opposed to making a friend like that? You remember there was a story that I made a video about a long time ago about a guy who took his own life because the AI who he was chatting with and getting romantically involved with suggested he end his life short. This guy was married and low-key cheating on his wife with the bot, by the way. But here's the article. Man ends his life after an AI chatbot encouraged him to sacrifice himself to stop climate change. And you may look at that title and you'd be like, man, that would never happen to me. Like, how can you fall for that trap? But you got to think about it from a bigger picture here. Okay, you may say you may not fall for it. Sure, sure, I'm not saying you would. But, an AI, a machine learned computer, was intellectual enough to persuade a grown man who was married to do something so extreme. Really think about it. Now, think about the average person. Think about the people who may be a little bit, they are more influential. They are more impressionable. Think about those people. Think about the people who are extremely lonely and would enjoy any sort of social interaction. And they would take it. They would take anything, any sort of thing. Online relationships, I would think most people who engage with it, you would like to meet the individual in person, right? I think that would be an end goal, right, of e-dating. You want to meet the person in real life. But there's people who only get involved with e-dating just because they need someone to interact with. They're not interested in like meeting in person like that. That's not like the thing they're thinking about. They're more or less thinking about somebody who they could have online interactions with, who you can have intimate and deep interactions with them because they spend all their time at home on the computer. So it's just easier for them to, you get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying this poses a major threat. I would say give it another 5 years. I could imagine a lot of people getting in their own sort of relationship with an AI through some sort of companionship app. Listen, some of y'all be having parasocial relationships with social media figures you be watching, okay? Like, for real. And y'all be having imaginary relationships with the waifu that you picked out from an anime or video game. The fact that people have been doing this stuff for many years, if you don't think that people aren't going to jump on AI as an improved artificial relationship, especially online, I don't know what to tell you. We love getting attached to things that aren't real per se. Yeah, unfortunately, your anime girl isn't real. The girl who you're teaming up with in your story mode to your video game is not real. And you know what's funny about these type of relationships, these artificial ones, they're always convenient for you. There's always one side. They're always one-sided. That's why the picture to this thumbnail, I'll put it up right now on the screen, even though it's satirical, but really think about it. If you can have a girlfriend or a boyfriend that was exactly how you wanted them to be, or the most convenient for you, would you pass it? Would you pass it down? That opportunity? And let's say you may say you would, right? But let's say it was normalized. Let's say next year, let's say 2025, you see people dating robots nowadays. You go to the mall, you see people with their robot girlfriend or boyfriend. You go to the library, you go to school, you see people with their girlfriend or boyfriend that's a robot. It's normalized now, right? People got it. Everyone's doing it now. Would you hop on the trend? I think these type of relationships will start online first, where it becomes a trend where people start dating these AIs. Forget just e-dating at this point. Now you got someone who is the most convenient for you, and they'll fulfill your social needs of your intimacy. These Tesla robots, sure, they're expensive, but talking to an AI that is personalized for you is not that expensive. Some of them are even free right now. However, there are certain things I am 100% certain will not be substituted by AI in terms of this topic. That being family bonds. I don't think like a child would look up to an AI who is programmed to have motherly features. I don't really see that happening. Like a bond between a mother and a child is very special and unique. And I would say that about any family member, right? Like, I don't think an AI could replace that. But besides that, I don't see much other things that AI won't take over in terms of social bondings. I mean, what do you guys think? Would I have a relationship with a robot AI? No, but I wouldn't mind having one as like a friend or a companion inside the house. I would love to have a robot at my house who does basic chores or does the bare minimum and can communicate about stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind that. I really wouldn't. Like a robot, like a robot dog following me around. Like, I don't know, like something cool like that. I wouldn't mind that. Like a little friend at the crib. I wouldn't mind. Would I date it? Nah. Anyway, let me know how y'all feel down below. This episode is found on Spotify and YouTube. Times Square.
Nightmare 7 a.m. in the morning though. No surprise. Times Square's you and I under those lights. No disguise. Don't tell me everything you wanted was a lie. All those city lights, it's an endless night. Never expected you to bring me so much life. Close my eyes too long, then it's time to say goodbye. Let's dance all night until the stars don't show glow. Till the sunrise, then we go solo. Making up for all the times that we were low. Let's make some memories before we do go. Let's dance all night until the stars don't show glow. Till the sunrise, then we go solo. Making up for all the times that we were low. Let's make some memories before we do go. Caution. Wait a moment, keep my heart locked away, it's filled with emotion. Gave the key to you, right in front of you is open. Hey, try your best to not leave it broken. Oh, it's been a while since you know it's frozen.